So today's subject is Dhanishta Nakshatra mantra. The mantra, if you go back and see the Nakshatra Sukta, it is Ashtau Deva Vasava Somyasaha Chatasro Devi Rajarashravishtaha Te Yajnam Paantu Rajasa Parastat Samvatsaredam Amritagasvasti. This is the Purana Vakya. The Yajya mantra is Yajnanna Panto Vasava Purastat Dakshinato Bhishyanto Shravishtaha Punyan Nakshatram Abhisamvishama Mano Arati Raghashagam Sagan. As always, when we take up any nakshatra to study, we always look at who is the nakshatradipati. The nakshatradipati of Dhanishta Nakshatra is Kuja. And you might have noticed that all the nakshatradipatis are one or the other grahas. Devata, Adidevata, Pratyadidevata may be different. It may be the various devatas, but the nakshatradipatis themselves are the grahas. And the color of Dhanishta Nakshatra is blue. The devatas of the Dhanishta Nakshatra are the Ashtavasus, and the Adidevata is Vishnu, and Pratyadidevata is Varuna. So that's again another project we have of at the end of Nakshatra Sukta study. We'll come back and look at the characteristics of all these devatas who preside over the various nakshatras and who also influence the various aptitudes and attitudes of the native of all these nakshatras, which Puja has so eloquently presented. So in the Purana Vakya mantra, the Yajamana is invoking the nakshatra devatas Vasus. So what is the nature of these Vasus? They are Somya Saha. Somya means one who is very pleasing. So you will come across this word quite often in the Upanishads, where the teacher addresses the student as Soumya, Soumya means you are very pleasant. In fact, for a teacher, a worthy student is the most pleasant person in his life. So here we are saying that the Ashtavasus are Somyasaha, that is, they are pleasing. It is because the Ashtavasus are immediately in our realm, that is on the earth in the atmosphere, because Vasu means wealth. These are the 8 Vasus who bring us lot of comfort and riches, and therefore they are pleasant to us. So Somya Saha can also mean in the yajnik sense, in the yajna sense, that is those who are worthy of partaking the Soma Rasa, that is the elixir that is used in yajna. So we are asking here, these Ashtavasus who are Somyasaha, and along with the group of the Dhanishta Nakshatra Devatas, as we saw earlier, all the Nakshatra Devatas are all daughters of Daksha Prajapati, and 4 of them together form the Nakshatra Devatas of Dhanishta Nakshatra, or it is also known as Shravishta. Both are used interchangeably in the Veda, and they are daughters of Daksha Prajapati. And then we are invoking them also to come to the altar of the Yajna and say Yajnaha Pantu. And the Dhanishta, the Nakshatra, also known as Shravishta. Actually, Shravishta means most famous. Dhanishta means most wealthy. So most wealthy and most famous Dhanishta Nakshatra Devatas So also are the Vasus, who are also the grantors of riches. May these, along with the Dhanishta Nakshatra Devatas, come to our Yajna altar. And what is their quality? They are Ajaraha, that is, they are ever youthful, they never get old. So that means this wealth that they bring is not something that decays or disappears, but it is something that will stay with the Yajamana for all time to come. And it is not just dormant, it is not like all your jewelry is in the bank locker, but it is all the time available to you, shining. Jyotamana Devi. They are all shining, all the time available for our seeing, and may they protect this yajna of ours, yajnam pantu. So not only protect us, but may they also transport us. They transport us to a deathless state, that is to Amrita. And that deathless state is Rajasaha Parastat. So where is that deathless state? It is beyond Rajas. So as you know, everything that is earthly is Tamas. And everything that is atmospheric is moving Rajas. So Tamas and Rajas, that which is in the atmosphere, which is Rajoguna, that which is in the earthly form, which is in Tamoguna, these are the ones that cause death. They are Mrita Swarupa. So beyond Mrita Swarupa, that is which takes us to the immortality, and that immortality is Rajasaha Parastat, which is beyond Rajas, means automatically it means it is beyond Tamas also. Samvatsarinam means it is related to the Samvatsara Devata. Samvatsara Devata is Surya. So we have to go to the realm of Surya, the loka of Surya, where it is pure awareness and shining, perfect light, and there is no rajas, and that is the state of immortal and illuminating Svargaloka. And to that Svargaloka, Swasti Pantu, may these devatas take us and transport us safely, because in the path of our going from sattva to from rajas to sattva, from tamas to rajas to sattva, lot of pitfalls and challenges are there. May they navigate us through those challenges. So these devatas also make yajna successful, brilliant, and the yajna itself becomes immortal. So now this is how we invoke and praise the Nakshatra Devatas, the Ashtavasus, as well as the Nakshatra Devatas, the four of the Nakshatra Devatas, Chatasraha. So in the Yajya Mantra, the Yajamana gives an exalted position, a location for these Devatas. Purastat has got two meanings. One is something that can stand, that is before you. Another is which is in the east. This is one of the main reasons why when we do puja or when we do yajna, we always try to face facing east. So because whenever you invoke the devatas, what is the best location that we have to provide for these devatas? It is the east. And therefore we have to sit facing east. So this mantra, Dhanishta Nakshatra mantra, establishes that rule so that we sit facing east, so that the devatas get the best seats possible, that is to the eastern direction of the Yajna Kunda, and which is also in front of the Yajamana. So Purastat we see, and then, but the Nakshatra Devatas, the Shravishta Nakshatra Devatas or Shravishta Dhanishta Nakshatra Devatas, these Devatas are Dakshina, or they are actually brought into the right hand side of the Yajamana. So if the Yajamana is sitting facing east, the right hand side is south. So by seating the nakshatra devatas to your right, you are giving an important part, but at the same time, you recognize the source of these Dhanishta Nakshatra Devatas, the daughters of Daksha Prajapati, which means Daksha Prajapati is the Pitru of the Nakshatra Devatas, and the Pitraloka is south. And therefore, they are given the position of sitting in the south of the altar. So now in the Yajya mantra, you have brought, after recognizing the importance of Ashtavasus and also of the Shravishta Nakshatra Devatas and seating them properly in the east and in the south, now we ask, O Devatas, we take refuge in you. So what is the method by which a person can go from tamas rajas to the sattva is where a person is free from all sins. So for sin, the Vedic word is agha. So you see in the mantra, agashamsa, agam shamsati iti agashamsa. That means one who actually removes all this sin. So these devatas purify us of all our negative qualities, and also agashamsa means those enemies who are approaching towards us. So what is it that lands us in Rajastamo Gunas? It is the Arishad Vargas, the 6 enemies, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. These nakshatra devatas, Ashtavasus, and the nakshatra devatas are agashamsas. That is, they make sure that those 6 Arishad Vargas, the enemies which throw us into Rajastamo Gunas, will not come near us. So that is another importance of this prayer. Hence, the Dhanishta Nakshatra mantra has got 3 important purposes. The first purpose is Yajna Samrakshana. The second purpose is Rajastamo Guna control. And the third purpose is a safe transport to Sattva Pradhana Swargaloka. So that is the essence of this mantra on Dhanishta Nakshatra.